Hello students. Today we are going to learn EVS1 lesson number 11, a look inside the body, part 2. Children, in our previous video we learnt about internal organs, external organs, sensory organs and also about the cavities. Children, do you all remember we also watched how food passes from the mouth to the stomach? So children, is it magic? No, these are the life processes. These are the life processes. बच्चों, ये हमारी लाइफ की क्या है? एक तरीके की प्रोसेस है. पूरे वक्त हमारा शरीर ये सभी काम करता रहता है. Students, even when we sleep, at that time also, digestion, breathing, circulation of blood continuously happens in our body. Now, we will move further and we will gain some more information about the heart, the lungs and the brain. So children, first we will learn about the heart. There is blood throughout our body. Wherever and whenever we get cut, it starts bleeding. इसका मतलब है हमारे पूरे शरीर में ब्लड घूमता रहता है. The air that we breathe into the lungs is carried to all parts of the body by the blood. Children, see this picture. Not only the air, also the food that is digested in the stomach is carried to all parts of the body by the blood. Children, it is the function of the heart to keep the blood flowing in the blood vessels that are spread all over the body. Therefore, the heart is a very important internal organ. बच्चों, तो पूरे बॉडी में ब्लड सप्लाई करने का काम ये हमारा हार्ट करता रहता है. सो टू सिक्योर इट इज सिचुएटेड in the center at the thoracic cavity, a little to its left. The walls of our heart are flexible and so heart contracts means becomes smaller and relaxes means comes to its original size to pump the blood. तो बच्चों ये हार्ट हमारा कॉन्ट्रैक्ट होता है, रिलैक्स होता है. कॉन्ट्रैक्ट होता है, रिलैक्स होता है. चिल्ड्रन, यू कैन सी दिस हियर. दिस इज द pumping of heart. Our heart is actually slightly bigger than our clenched fist. Children, clenched fist means आपकी बंद की हुई मुट्ठी है, उससे थोड़ा बड़ा हमारा हार्ट होता है. When the heart contracts means becomes smaller, it pushes the blood into the blood vessels. Each contraction of the heart is called a heartbeat. Each contraction of the heart is called a heartbeat. The heart continues to work day and night, non-stop, even when we are sleeping. If you place your hand on the middle of your chest, a little to the left, you can feel your heartbeat. Even the doctor puts their fingers on your wrist to feel your pulse. Children, you can feel the pressure of the blood pumping by placing your fingers on the wrist or neck and pressing slightly. This is called feeling the pulse. बच्चों, हम खुद भी हमारे पल्स क्या कर सकते हैं? फील कर सकते हैं, चेक कर सकते हैं. Children, let me tell you one interesting thing. When we sleep, our heart beats slower and so the pulse is slower. And when we run, the pulse becomes faster. Do you know why this happens? This is because when we do any kind of work or exercise, our body needs more oxygen and the heart has to work faster to pump it through the blood vessels. चिल्ड्रन, खेलते वक्त हम थक जाते हैं. उसका रीज़न यही है कि उस वक्त हमें ज़्यादा ऑक्सीजन की ज़रूरत होती है. At that time, you are supposed to sit for some time and you should avoid drinking water. अगर उस वक्त आप पानी पियोगे तो आपको ठेस मतलब ठसका लग सकता है. At that time, our body needs oxygen, not water. So children, because of this, we doesn't allow you to drink water after your PT period. Students, so I think now you all understood the importance of the heart. Like the heart, the lungs are also situated in the thoracic cavity. When we breathe in, we take air in through the nose. हम सांस नाक से लेते हैं, मतलब एयर हमारी नोज से अंदर जाती है. The internal organs through which this air is supplied to the body are called lungs. You all can see in the picture that we have two lungs, one on the left and the other on the right. The heart is between the lungs, a little to the left, while the left lung has a slight depression. The right lung is slightly bigger. Children, what is the function of the lungs? The function of the lungs is to supply air that we breathe to the body. Children, can you see pipe in the second picture? Which is connecting to the lungs? Yes, this pipe is called the windpipe. Windpipe carries the air that we breathe in into the lungs. The windpipe separates into two branches to connect each lung, and each of this is called a bronchus. Like the heart, the lungs also expand and contract. They expand when we breathe in and contract when we breathe out to relax the used air. Children, the heart and the lungs depend on each other. See this picture carefully to see inhalation and exhalation. Inhalation means सांस अंदर लेना, exhalation means सांस बाहर छोड़ना. The lungs provide the oxygen to the blood and the heart pumps the blood all over the body and even the lungs. Both these internal organs are very important and are situated in the thoracic cavity. They are protected by a cage of bones. मीन्स पिंजरे की तरह बोन्स का जो अरेंजमेंट होता है उसके अंदर हमारा हार्ट और हमारे लंग्स सेफ होते हैं. दिस केज ऑफ बोन इज कॉल्ड द रिब केज. ये हड्डियों का जो आपको दिख रहा है ये है रिब केज. That is why inside the rib cage our heart and lungs are safe and secure. Like heart and the lungs, the another important internal organ is the brain. It is placed in the cranial cavity. It controls all that we do. It is the brain that we become aware of emotions like anger, joy, sorrow, etc. The information collected by the sensory organ is also understood by the brain. मतलब हमें कभी गर्म चीज से चटका बैठता है तो हमारे सेंसरी ऑर्गन्स ये इंफॉर्मेशन ब्रेन तक पहुंचाते हैं और ब्रेन हमें अलर्ट करता है कि वहां पर हमें नहीं जाना है, वहां पर हमें धोखा है. सो चिल्ड्रन, गुस्सा करना, हंसना, रोना, ये सभी इमोशंस हमारा ब्रेन कंट्रोल करता है, हमें सूचित करता है. After that, we get angry, we laugh, we cry, etc. We can call the brain the processor of our body, and hence it is very important. Children, you all must have learnt poems in Hindi, Marathi, and English, even movie songs. They are all registered in the brain. Even your dance steps are also registered in the brain. That is why we can remember it. This work of remembering is called memory. So children, injury to the brain can make us disabled for life or can even cause death. Hence, the brain needs to be totally protected. Therefore, to protect it, it is encased in a shell called a skull. Encased means brain is covered in case of skull. पूरे हड्डियों के अंदर हमारा brain safe रहता है. So children, there are a large number of organs inside our body which help our body to perform all its functions smoothly. So students, let's revise what did we learn in these two parts of the lesson. The numerous important functions that go on inside our body are carried out by different organs. These organs are inside our body. They cannot be seen from the outside. They are called internal organs. Next, the body is structured in such a way that the internal organs remain safe within the cavities inside the head and the torso. The esophagus carries the swallowed food from the throat to the stomach. It is situated in the thoracic cavity. The heart keeps the blood flowing through the blood vessels spread throughout the body. The heart is continuously contracting and relaxing. The contractions of the heart push the blood from the heart into the blood vessels. The lungs are the organs through which the air we breathe in is supplied to the whole body. The right lung is little bigger than the left lung. The heart and the lungs are held safely in the rib cage in the thoracic cavity. Our brain is a very important internal organ. It has a safe place inside the skull, controlling movements, becoming aware of emotions, and interpreting the information collected by the sensory organs are the functions of the brain. So children, it is very interesting to learn about all these organs. I hope you all learnt so many things about the body and enjoyed watching video. Thank you.